everybody? Thank you for coming back for another review of The Challenge, Season 36, Double Agents, entitled Dive Another Day. I'm Wes.
I'm Victor.
And yeah, I want to actually, if we can real quick, shout y'all out, the people that looked at our last video. I'm shocked that we had as many views as we did.
Yeah, while you pull it up, first and foremost, make sure you guys download the ACONNECTIONTV app, watch ACTV app on the Apple Android store. Wes is super excited about it. I'm super excited about it. I loved absolutely all of the comments, and I went through.
We got 52 comments.
Yeah, and there's some of them are mine because I did respond to people. But yeah, I love the comments. It was great. I had a lot of fun.
Shout out Mimi, Angelique Butler, KN, M6, no, Authentic, but it's Auth39, Tiki, oh Jesus, Zachary Jenkins, Eric for Money, Layla Nicole, shut up, Tracy Smith, Ashley A, Miss Molly, Ace, Mohair, Noah's Revelations, Love by You, Reality Shade, Blessed and Honored, Hip Hop Image Awards, Authentic, you really did a lot. Eric for Money, I see you in here. Ashley A again, Frenchie, all right, Brianna, L Factor, and Authentic. You was hitting it in, and thank you. A lot of y'all was correcting me because, you know, although I've watched every season, my brain is not the best. I forget a lot of shit. Okay, so I did not remember DM's name, and I did not remember Sarah's name. How could I ever forget DM's name? My bad. But there's so much to talk about. But like Vic said, can y'all go download the app real quick? It's a new mobile app. It's iPhone and Android. Okay, there's gonna be so much stuff coming up on the network in 2021. You know, this pandemic has been a mess for everybody in life, but it was a lot of work and dedication to get this app. Thank you to everybody that donated. The GoFundMe is still up. If you would like to continue to donate, that would be amazing. Anyways, I don't want this to be like a 45-minute review like we did last time. I want to get straight to it.
The last one was so much fun. Natalie
keeps Wes. Are you shocked?
I'm not, because she kind of reminds me of specific people in different political parties that even if the ship is possibly sinking, she's just gonna ride it on out.
Okay. CT ends up staying in the game. You know, the rest of the house is kind of shooketh because they didn't think that CT was going to still be in the game. You know, people are trying to make these little slide power moves, which I can respect because I like when we get the vets out, people that are like champs. It does not make sense in any competition to keep somebody in the game that's already won. It just doesn't make sense. Get rid of them so that somebody else has a chance to win. How do you feel about that?
I feel like the house was spooked as hell when CT was coming back in. Because it's like, you know, you're making these, to me, I feel like I would sit back, kind of pay attention, not talk a whole lot, and see what the game is gonna be given before I decide, or see what the game is going to give before I make a decision on whether or not I'm going to make these power moves that could potentially backfire in the end, because that backfired for them. Because CT's now in the game, and he gets to pick a new partner, and his partner's gone, and you weren't even trying to target the partner, you were trying to target him, and it's just a total catastrophe. And yeah.
You got a potty? You got a potty? Yep. He has to potty. So we're about to pause this video so the baby can pot, huh?
I got it.
Okay. CT ends up becoming a rogue agent, which was pretty interesting because I like how we get to learn the show as they get to learn the show. I mean, these titles, rogue agent, infiltrate, compromised agent, double agent, all these different terms, like we're learning as they learn. So it's awesome that we get to see their faces, and the shock and awe is the same thing that we're going through. Leroy and the others are spooked like we said. CT goes back in the house and he goes back to Cam and has a little conversation with Cam, kind of like to dove her over a little bit and be like, hey girl, my bad for not picking you. I should have picked you, but oops, I did it again, Britney Spears. Let's not, don't come after me that much no more. Don't come after me that much. What you feel about CT going after Cam and having that conversation?
I think that it was definitely a conversation that needed to be had, but then B is like, no, you don't get to come back and say, hey, I'm available now and I want you back and I should have picked you. No, you don't get to do that, because at the end of the day, you didn't even give her the common courtesy as a human being, just as a living, breathing human being. You didn't even give her the common courtesy to even think about her for 2 seconds when she came to you and her humble said, hey, what do you think? Knowing that you are who you are, CT, she came to you saying, hey, I'm here, I'm humble, I'm available, and I'm reaching out to you to be my partner. And you say, no. Don't come back now. Now you got the whole wrath and I'm not fucking with you. That's my personal opinion. But
we have like the same thing for Josh. Like we both are just like when he comes on the screen, it's just like so annoying. But Josh comes in there a little spooked or whatever because CT is talking to Cam and Josh is all of Cam's gonads and Josh likes Cam and whatever, they're like cool or whatever, but
Josh ain't got nothing for Cam.
Josh is
he don't got no rhythm. He definitely ain't got. I'm gonna leave it alone. I don't know what I'm able to say on your YouTube page.
CT and Wes both at this point are looking like rookies. They're looking like rookies trying to go around the house to assess the situation because they realize that it's no longer a veteran game every season. Like all these new people that MTV keeps putting in here, the rookies, the people that are mid-rookies, they've been through a couple competitions like the Coreys, the Nelsons, the Kyles of the game. They're the ones, and even Fessy, this is Fessy's second season, so they're already masterminding the game, and where Wes and Banana and all the OGs used to run the game, they're not running the game anymore. So now they're scammering around the house.
Where is Bananas? Not that I want him anywhere around, but where is he?
He the way I took it was that he won last season. He's
done.
And so why does he need to go back?
That means I guess he didn't sniff all of his money away yet.
I mean, him and a couple of these guys seem to be doing quite well for themselves.
Seeming and are two totally different things.
Right, but we know who's not all that great. I mean, they keep coming back to. Anyways, Joseph is on the floor doing ab workouts, and Leroy looks at him like he's crazy. Talk about that scene.
Well, so here's what I'm gonna say. First and foremost, if you look at Joseph's abs or stomach under his shirt, and you look at Leroy's stomach, go back and rewind it. Or what's if you want to put the clip in right here? Boop. You look at that. You see that Leroy's stomach doesn't look as tight as Joseph's stomach. That's first and foremost. That's first and foremost. Leroy's stomach isn't as tight as Joseph's stomach. And the ab workout that Joseph was doing, if you've done it before, was super, super tight. Leroy, yet again, you're paying attention to the wrong things. And that's why, as far as I've known, you have not won anything yet because you're sitting up here worried about this man doing his ab workout when what you should have been doing was asking that man, okay, hey, does this actually work? Let me jump in here with you.
Leroy's not fat though.
I'm not saying he's fat.
Oh.
But I'm saying that what that guy was doing, literally, I would do 20 or 30 of them and be laid flat out on the floor out of breath. And Leroy was sitting over there judging him, sitting over there eating some whatever it was that he was eating while this man's down there on the thing. Working out his ab routine.
Nicole, Cam, and Nani talk about changing partners. Nani wants a new partner. Nani does not want to be with Kyle. She thinks that there's no connection between them. So she's talking to Cam and Nicole about do they want to switch partners. Cam is like, I'm cool with Josh. I like Josh as a partner. Don't understand why. And Nicole
because she can run him.
And Nicole is like, okay. And Nicole is like, yeah, I like my partner Devin. I want to keep Devin as a partner. What do you think about this?
So, I mean, I didn't really understand. First and foremost, when I was watching it, I'm like, Nani, you're drunk already. We're 2 episodes in. and you're already at your slurry where
Well, not in this moment.
When she was at the bar.
Yeah, but that's ahead. You going ahead of the review.
Oh, you're talking about when they were in the room?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I heard what they were saying, but I kind of just took that as, I mean, some of that stuff I hear them, but then the other part I kind of think about Big Brother and how they'll do all that chit chat in the room and the catty stuff, but then in the real reality of it, they necessarily won't. That's kind of how I was processing it. So I paid attention to it, but I kind of like paid it dust, as you would say.
We get to Nam. What do you think of Nam? Do you think he's like all that and a bag of chips, what everybody was giving him, or like, what's your perception? Because at this point,
am I able to talk freely?
Don't say dick and ass and all that, all that stuff.
You said that.
I know I did.
Why would I say that?
But like, don't go too crazy.
I know. I'm not.
I mean, last episode you said the C word.
What?
The C word.
Oh, with the N and the T in it?
Yes.
Oops.
Right.
I wasn't allowed to. Okay.
This is YouTube.
Anywho, did you bleep it out?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I didn't think he did. I didn't hear no bleeps. Okay, so they're sitting up here building this whole little relationship thing with him and his partner. And, if you guys are watching this YouTube page, you should have some gaydar, in my personal opinion.
Here we go.
You should have some gaydar. Whatever. That man not interested in her. Y'all need to stop worrying so much about humping and all this other kind of different stuff and focus on the game, focus on your money. How in the hell is he going to focus on and making sure that you guys win and go all the way to the final if he's all madly in love with you and worried about if you're happy or upset today?
This boy think everybody gay, so I just want to put that out there.
But you said that in the last video. I don't think everybody's gay, but that man's not interested in her. And she says, "Oh, let's do the English kiss," and he says, "Hug."
But that's what the English kiss is.
No, the English kiss is mwah. He says, "Hug, baby." He ain't interested in you, girl. He not interested. Let me go in. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, even August would give right. The August would give me a kiss quicker than that man was getting ready to kiss her. I'm telling you, go on and sit. I'm telling you. But the body's sick. He can't.
His body is ridiculous.
He can't talk for nothing. His mouth needs to be replaced.
Shut up. Anyways, I Spy is the challenge, and they gotta swim to the boat to get the ice, bring the ice back, and do the picking it and get the capsule out and put it in somebody's thing 3 times for them to get eliminated.
I would have fun at that.
You could swim?
Yes.
Like you would have been able to make the laps?
Yes.
I mean, you did. Yeah,
I did water polo,
right.
swim team. My mom had me in swim classes before I was even in preschool.
Did he have to poop? What did he do? Piss?
Yeah, I think he did number 1. He went and came
He
back.
is so needy right now. August is Vic. Okay? They're both very, very needy. And right now, this boy is like trying to figure out where he get this time in to... Child. That's your son.
It's your son too.
Mm-hmm. What's up, sugar? You gonna say, I ain't say come over here. So anyways, we get to I Spy, and what is your take on the competition? How everybody was like not putting it in Anissa and Fessy's thing.
So they just didn't want to get, for a second I'm like, what's the whole thing now? They had already won, and they were trying to win again. But it's like, do they just want them to be in charge? Like, it doesn't really make any sense to me because they hadn't broke through their ice, and yet nobody had put anything in there. It's like they just gave it to them, but it's like, why did you give it to them? And then on top of that, you give it to them, and then you tell them what, kind of tell them what you guys want to do, and they tell you what they want to do. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyway, I really felt like that challenge was really silly because why would you not? It's open, it's available. They have slots for you to put the little missile things in. But you absolutely 150%, oops, sorry. You absolutely 150%, stop, you refuse to give them their little missiles. You should just give it to them and go on about your business. It's not personal, baby. It's just business.
None of that made sense to me. I couldn't understand why they were all allowing Fessy and Anissa to win. Maybe because they don't know what's in the chamber when they go in the chamber, and so they're trying to give them the power. Maybe it's because people are afraid of Fessy. I don't know.
What is there to be afraid of Fessy?
I don't know what the issue is, but I just thought that was really whack. I really did. Everybody letting Fessy and Anissa win for what? And TJ, go ahead.
Is there anybody on the challenge that you're afraid of?
Ooh.
Oh, he really showing out.
Ooh.
You know he knows what a camera is, right?
Ooh. August, what's going on, baby? Now, he know he not supposed to get on this couch. He know he not supposed to get on this couch. But he up here. He got a potty, I think, again.
He doesn't. He is over here. He knows the camera's going, and he does specific things when the camera is rolling. Because he knows what we're doing.
Nelson says he's been practicing his scuba and watch his stroke. Vic had a comment about his stroke. You know how you know what his stroke is like?
I don't know what his stroke is like, but we don't know what his stroke is like.
You subscribe to his OnlyFans?
I don't. We don't know what his stroke is like, so that tells us what his stroke is like.
Josh and Cam won their first win. That's what they mentioned. I'm believing in Cam, but I don't believe in Josh. Josh is a waste.
So hold on, wait. We can't pass this up. So did y'all see? Go back and rewind it. Did y'all see Josh when August get down? Come on. No, enough's enough. Down. Did y'all see when Josh was out there on the beach? They had him in that little wetsuit. Baby, that was not flat.
Get down, baby.
Go back and watch it.
Get down.
I'm not gonna say nothing because I don't want to offend anybody. But just go back and watch it. Rewind it. Look.
Don't be body shaming on here.
I'm not body shaming nobody.
Adopting similar connections despite our differences.
That's absolutely right, and I love Lizzo. She's a beautiful, beautiful woman.
Leroy doubles and puts it in Wes. Oh. Leroy double capsuling, I don't know even the right term, and trying to get Wes out. Leroy is so lost in the sauce, I don't understand it. I couldn't understand that. Michi like lost his way in the water. He got locked up and couldn't perform no more. Vic thinks Michi is cute.
I do think Michi. I think he's a cute little firefly. I think one of the things when it comes to swimming, if your potassium is low, you'll get cramps. So, that's just he needs some bananas, boo.
No one wants to decide on where to put the kills, the capsules, so, Fessy and Anissa win again. Why TJ throws, okay, so TJ throws Fessy and Anissa under the bus, and Fessy says, calm it down. So, what we know about TJ, and he's been watching for three seasons, what we know about TJ is that he don't like quitters. And he wants people to play the game, like legitly play the game. And he likes when people do power moves.
And he likes mess.
Right. Because they just handed the win, and TJ's like, oh, so y'all just gonna give Anissa and Fessy the win, huh? Y'all playing scared. Y'all da-da-da. And Fessy like, okay, calm it down.
You might as well go ahead and give him money now.
Right, stop putting us out there like that. I thought that was great. I like TJ, even though I think he's getting a little old. I feel like if they keep switching out the players, they need to switch out the host.
He just needs a little work. That's about it. Just a little Botox, a little lifting and tucking. He'll be fine.
I'm not saying that. I just want to, I don't know. In my mind, I feel like even though TJ has the rep that he has and the career that he has and all of that in sports and all of that great, I feel like what would make the game a little bit more interesting is to see someone like in the trenches with them or something like that. I don't know, like be like in the challenge or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm stretching it, but I think that would be dope to see a host talk this shit and then be the shit. That's all.
I think that would be great to say, now you guys got to come down here and beat me and this and that and the other. That'd be great. But he probably does. I think he's enjoying his life. He's partying on yachts and drinking heavily in between, episodes and stuff. And I just think that he probably can't move that much.
Wes and CT talk to Fessy. Wes says he wants a job. Let me be the janitor. It's amazing how Wes and CT are going to the new guys pleading. I thought that whole thing was very interesting. And in the last couple of seasons, Corey always seems to find himself in a power position. No matter where he's at, Corey did amazing last season. and he just didn't win. But he always seems to pivot himself or position himself in a position of power to get like the older vets out. I like that about Corey. And I like the dynamic of the house where it's like, get the old vets out. I don't know. We really haven't seen Darrell do too much. He doesn't really know Darrell that much. But Darrell is like a beast. So I would love to see Darrell start playing the game. I don't know.
I thought when they were all sitting there and Wes was pleading his case and all of that, I'm like, okay, Wes, you're begging. Like, you're
desperate.
You're begging.
It was desperate.
And it's like, you know, that's what that's what they want. But at the same time, like, you're Wes still. Like, okay, if this is my season, I'm gonna go home with my head held high. You're never gonna say I beg, but you want your money, even though, well, I'm not gonna go too far ahead.
The Challenge Club, I think, is a pretty good idea, even though they probably can't be going to clubs because of the pandemic and all of that, so they created the club for them to just be able to enjoy themselves on where they are. I think that's great, but I think they should just have that the whole way through. Because it still allows for them to stay in house, she can control the people, and then they still do their thing. I think he has to go to the bathroom.
No, he wants to eat, and he's being, all right, sit, go sleep. Go sleep.
Drunk Nani talks to Fessy, and Nani says, I want to pick you over Kyle. So Nani is trying to play Anissa again and go against Anissa. And I don't like Nani. Nani is like the female Josh to me. She's all bark, no bite, because she hasn't won one. That's exactly why they're best friends. When they get drunk, they're a whole hot mess. And it's just a lot. It's just a lot for me to watch her because I like her as a competitor. I think she's better than Josh as a competitor. But when she gets drunk, she's a fool-la-la. It's just too much for me.
She's a fool-la-la sober.
And I don't like how she treated Anissa last season. And here we go this season. And you're trying to cop block her and take Anissa's partner away from her.
Anissa don't want that. You said cock block.
That's what I'm saying, but like, Fessy has a cock, and she's trying to take Fessy away from her. So that's what I mean by cock block. She's lesbian. She doesn't like.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm not saying it like that.
I know, but I'm saying she don't want it.
I'm not saying it like that at all. Lolo tries to feel Nam, and she is going around asking people what's up. If Nam really likes her, I'm like, girl.
Listen, let me tell you something real quick. If you have to run around and ask if this person really likes me, or if I'm throwing all the signs and this, that, and the other, I'm laying it all out for them. If you got to do all that, they're not interested in you.
Devin says he can't understand Nicole, and he says she's a fit infant.
I'm standing at the TV like, okay, what did she say? Partner.
You know, she's from New York.
Oh, okay.
So New York. So she partner. But anyways, I like Nicole. I think Nicole is dope. The conversation between Kyle and Devin was an interesting conversation indeed. Two weasels. I like Devin more than Kyle though. Devin is real legit and he knows how to do his thing. And
Devin's Wes's friend, right?
Devin is Wes's associate, but the reason why I like Devin is because he beat Bananas that one challenge, and it was just so amazing to watch Bananas get beat by Devin. Kyle and Devin's combo was funny. Kyle and Devin wants to go against the houseboat, not knowing that Anissa and Fessy can see who lied. I like this dynamic with, you know, the people going to the chamber and being able to see who lied to them, because that's what ends up happening with Kyle. Kyle goes back to the group, Fessy and Anissa, and say, hey, I'm going to go, oh, he just puffed at you, and say, hey, I'm going to go vote in Wes. But unbeknownst to him, or unbeknownst to the rest of the house, Fessy and Anissa can see who lied to their face. I wish they had something like that in Big Brother. Oh my God, if the head of household could like watch like tapes, I think that would be so freaking dope.
Tell Lisa Ling she needs to change the rules. What's her name?
They need a new host on that too.
Is that her name?
I don't know what I don't know what her name is. I can't remember. Joseph and Big T don't get along with communication. They're not good with communication. He feels like Joseph She feels like Joseph is calling her mentally weak. So she gets with the Brits and the rest of the house to vote Joseph out. Joseph goes against Wes at the speech meeting, like the meeting. What did you feel about that?
I thought that first and foremost, if you're gonna come against Wes and you're gonna talk, you gotta be ready to go. Like there is no. You gotta be ready to go. You can't never get shut down. You don't get shut down, period, point blank. And he got shut down.
Yes.
Now he shut Wes down once.
He did, and like he got him good in the beginning.
Wes came back,
which was great. But Wes talking about, I'm speaking right now. Oh, ain't no way in hell.
And I don't give two flying nothing.
Ain't no way in hell.
That's my personal opinion. But
and then you're gonna talk about, well, we all know I am rich. And then Darrell, I don't know if Darrell was mad or whatnot, but you know, Darrell is an OG, and Darrell won a couple competitions. And I don't know what Darrell's money looking like. I know he got some kids and a family and all that. But he like, yeah, you ain't rich. But I'm like, Darrell can't be rich either, because, you know, I don't know. But Darrell's like, if you rich, you're not going to say you rich. Ashley say it all day long. She's like, I'm rich. I'm the millionaire winner. I don't know what she did with all that money.
She spent it on her face, her teeth, and her hair.
I don't know. But
she probably bought a condo too.
I want to say big up to Joseph for stepping up. Joseph got a little body on him. He don't look all scrawny. And you know, it was really dope to see a complete rookie go against the house. But then of course Natalie had to step in, and you know, because Wes is her partner, and she kind of blacked on Joseph, and Joseph was like, "Mom," the rest of them. Ain't no reason for all of that. I think Joseph could have beat Wes. I think Joseph could have definitely beat Wes, because Kyle is like 6'4" and like got like 200 some pounds or something like that. Got a little weight on him. Joseph slammed the hell out of Kyle.
I think what happened, I feel like, and I don't know. Wes is, I don't know. Maybe not. But I think where Joseph failed was that first and foremost, that was his first elimination. Secondly, that was his second time being in. I don't know how much research he did before he would, because before I would go on the show, I would watch every single episode that was available for me to watch. I'd watch it, and I'd watch it 3-4 times over.
This was his first show.
Yeah, so this is his first show. I don't know how much research and intel he went through to do, but you literally got to be ready to murder somebody when you go out there. You've got to be ready to break arms. And you know, he said,
but he did a good job.
He did a good job,
and he literally was overpowered.
He was being. I don't think he was overpowered, because he got, you know, all that cake in the back. So I mean, he got a little, you know, he got a little power there. You know, he works on his abs, so he got ab strength. He has a little chest on the little video. He's got you got meat.
Kyle is bigger than him,
but Kyle's a beanstalk, which means all you gotta do is take out the legs. If you take them legs out, but he didn't do that.
Which you notice the second round he did take advantage of his height.
Right.
But it was already too late, because Kyle done drug him all the way to the end of the thing.
And he's sitting there playing defense. You can't be on defense, you gotta be on offense, make him burn up all his energy. So I do think that the next time we see him, next time we see Joseph, he's probably gonna be a little bit bigger. Joseph, when you watch this video, because I know you're gonna watch this video, when you watch this video, just put on about 10-15 pounds. Don't get too big, so you can still be light and lean and spry and movable. But you know, you don't want to be like Josh. But get it on, just bulk up a little bit, and you know, do some plate pushes across the gym, and you'll be great.
I think Joseph is a cool cat. I was looking at a lot of the pre videos or whatever, and everybody was talking about Joseph like he's not gonna win, or he doesn't have a chance, or whatever the case may be. I think Joseph is really dope, and I like how all of the rookies are not punks. Majority of the rookies are not punks. Fessy is playing a scared game, and I don't understand why. He could have easily got a skull. There's only 8 skulls left. There's still like 28 people in this game, or 26 people in this game at this point, and there's only 8 skulls left.
You want to know what it is?
So I mean, at the end of the day, Fessy was a fool. And then on top of that, not only did they know that Kyle lied, okay, yeah, Kyle lied or whatever the case may be, cool. Y'all tried to play a trump card twice. Anissa and Fessy tried to play a trump card twice and failed both times, because you sent Kyle in thinking that you was going to save Wes from being eliminated, and Kyle ended up coming back. Not only that, Kyle ended up swapping partners, taking Cam from the Alliance. Okay? Smart move, which had Josh pussyfooting around being all so mad, and I was so happy for that.
Right.
But Nani is excited because Nani gets to switch Kyle out and get Josh. CT is cool because he walks away with a partner, and Big T, and he feels like he can mold Big T. And everybody likes Big T, so nobody is really gonna pick on Big T to go in. I don't know. Fessy and Anissa, y'all were very dumb. I love you, Anissa. I think you're super dope, but that move was super dumb. It was just super dumb.
So basically what ended up happening, that's why the word says to, you know, something about being in control of your emotions. They made an emotional decision. And it's always bad when you make an emotional decision, as Wes will tell you, because I sometimes in the past have had those kind of issues. But it's not good to make an emotional decision because then you don't think clearly. You don't think about the possible repercussions of, okay, can Kyle lose to this guy? Not can Joseph beat him, can Kyle lose to this guy? Kyle has way more at stake. Joseph's going in as a rookie. He can say, oh, well, I was new, it was a good show, I had a good time, it was great. Now when it comes down to Kyle, no, motherfucker, I gotta beat you. I have to beat you.
And if you know, like we know, Kyle is a beast at eliminations, period. Because Kyle, if anything, one thing that you could say, well, there's a couple things, a lot of things you can say about Kyle. But the one thing that you can't get wrong is the fact that he does have heart and determination into winning. He's never won a final. But he's always beasted at these eliminations to try to get to a final. So putting Kyle in there with a rookie like Joe, it just did not, it made no sense. It made no sense. And on top of that, Fessy could have easily got his freaking skull. Easily.
Well, Fessy been over there hanging out with Anissa, and you know Anissa cook. So he been eating that food, Anissa been cooking, and he feeling a little sluggish.
Why is everybody thinking that Fessy is hot? Like, Fessy ain't even...
I don't think...
I don't know.
He's got a nice complexion.
Loud as it's given, Tori been hanging out with Fessy, apparently. And shout out to all y'all correcting us that Tori and Jordan are no longer together. And the fact that, you know, they reminded us, well, they reminded me on my Twitter how Tori ended up with Jordan.
What Jordan couldn't handle Tori?
Stop, that's not nice. That's not nice. That's not nice. That's not nice at all. Don't cut that out. Cut that out. Anyways, because you are ridiculous. You are ridiculous. So listen, y'all. I'm like the moral side of this review. He's like the I'm gonna talk about whatever I want to talk about in this side of the review. That's like the yin and the yang. That's how y'all get it in this review. Do me a favor. Download the app. It's called WATCHACTV. Download the app. We actually got like relationship stuff on there too. But download the app. It would really help us. I know one thing, and I don't want this to be too long of a video, but one thing that people don't understand is that you like Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, HBO Max, Peacock, all of these major companies that started these networks already started off with money and content already. Disney Plus put like over 1,000 items on their network because they already had all that stuff housed. Disney in itself is a major corporation. Okay, so they are able to say, hey, I want to do this the streaming network, and hey, I got over 1,000 units to post on the network. That's not what this is. We don't have the money. And B, we don't have like 1 million items to post on the network. We're starting from scratch. And we're starting...
You have a lot of stuff on the network.
There's stuff on there now, but there's not, what?
3 years worth.
2.5.
Right.
But there's not 1,000 units worth of stuff.
That's fine.
Hold on one second. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying this because people need to understand what goes into it. Because what's happening is people are like, oh, he has an app. Oh, he's good. No, we have an app, but we still need y'all's help, okay? And also what I'm realizing is that, you know, people are saying, oh, I'll join when you have more content, or oh, I'll do this when you have more, or more. And I want to emphasize the fact that the only way that we can get to more is if we have the support. That's what I want to make clear. And I think people don't understand that. You just don't go into a business with everything handed to you,
right.
And right there, you have to work for it. And we're regular people. We're not celebrities. We're not millionaires asking for handouts. We're regular people trying to build a unique online streaming network that's helmed by diversity first. And you don't see that with none. You don't see that with BET Plus because the person that owns BET Plus is not black. Okay, so we need some diversity to be at the helm of these things, but we need the backing of the people.
By the way, you guys, if you know anybody that is content creators, has short films, TV shows, web series, anything like that, and they would be interested in housing their show on the network, please have them reach out to this guy right here, Wesley Henderson at ACONNECTIONTV on Instagram.
That's fine.
Or watch ACTV
that
on
works.
Instagram. Because really and truthfully, it's all about everybody being in connection together. And that's what we want. So if you guys have the ability to reach out to somebody, if you guys know an artist, a singer, a songwriter that wants to come on for an artist spotlight, models that want to fly into Atlanta, models that want to fly into Atlanta and do photo shoots. You got a great photographer, videographer right here. You guys got small projects. Everything can be done.
And the last thing I'll say is first, thank you to everybody that is subscribed to Watch ACTV that are sticking around. We really appreciate it because it's an ongoing process. We need to create an army, okay? Yeah. An army of ACONNECTION TV soldiers, and that's really what it is. It's an army that gets to the finish line. And so again, thank you. Thank you to all of the content creators that are sharing their content with us. Thank you to everybody believing in the process and definitely supporting. Thank you to everybody that's watched the first video. Hopefully you've been back to our second video. Again, we're gonna try to do this weekly. We both love the show and that's something that we're able to give to you guys. But at bare minimum, if you can't afford the subscription or whatever is going on in your world, because everybody's world is very distinct and different.
Send us a message.
Not only that, but download the app and write a review and rate the app. If you can just do that, which is free to do, if you can just do that, that will help us out. If we can get to 500 reviews for an app that just launched this last week, that would be amazing. 2 goals that we have. Okay, to get to 1,000 subscribers on the app and to get to 500 reviews on the app. That would be amazing. If you guys can help us out with that, we'd really appreciate it. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to leave comments because we love the fact that you left so many, and like this video. All right? Deuces.
I can't believe I'm here with you both. I've read so much about you in the news over the years.
Oh, good things, I hope.
No, not at all. How's your son doing?
Look, we're not here to talk about my son, but he's graduating soon. So that's how my son is doing.
Meow. Kitty has claws, I see.
And a gun. So don't fuck with me, Junior.
Okay. Mrs. Del Colombo, how are things going with your husband?
Fine.
He isn't still in hiding, is he?
Yeah, I can't do this.
Alexa, play Miami by Will Smith.